I just got scared. I was just like, oh my gosh, Verity got me scared. Like, I don't know. I think somebody just gonna be at the end of the stairs or something. I'm just so scared. So I think I would just wait till my dad gets home or something. Ah!
Verity by Colleen Hoover. So I've actually never read anything by Colleen Hoover. She has quite a few books out, and I read that they're usually like romance novels, but she decided to venture into thriller / suspense, and this was her hand at it. It has amazing reviews on Goodreads, and it's actually not that long at all, so hoping that it's a good read. So this is not going how I thought it would go. This manuscript, she said there was darkness ahead on the manuscript, but this is some other type-ish. Look, she's pregnant with twins. And when I say she was obsessed, I really see that she's like obsessed with Jeremy. She's obsessed with this man. She tried to force a miscarriage because he said that he loved the children more than he loved her. She tried to force a miscarriage. What? Is she like mentally okay? Like, are they gonna reveal that there's something mentally wrong with her? Because I can't even fathom how someone would think this was okay. And why you would write it down. That's another thing. Why would you write this in an autobiography? Or all the sex scenes, the graphic sex scenes of your marriage with Jeremy? Do you think he'll be okay with that? And now you're writing about how you tried to have a miscarriage. Wow. All right, Verity. That's a lot.
So I'm at the point in the book where Chasten died. One of the twins died. And then Verity really believes that Harper was the one who killed her sister. So Verity's like, I have to get rid of Harper. I always knew Harper was gonna do something. I still don't understand why this lady is just obsessed with Harper and thinks that Harper is so bad. Anyway, she takes them out into a lake, and she takes the son and Harper out into the lake, and she tells the son, hold your breath. And then she flips the boat over and then takes the son and swims back to the shore. And then she gets back in the water and it's like, oh, help, save Harper, blah, blah, blah. But in her mind, she's like, oh, I hope she doesn't come up for air. Oh, I don't see her. Like, okay, good. And then Jeremy comes in the water and he's trying to find her, whatever. And she's just like acting so distraught. To be honest, thinking about this right now, I feel like this is like an episode of what's that? ID, like off Investigation Discovery. Like, how they be finessing. Like, you be like, oh, from the beginning, you be like, I bet you it was the husband. The husband was the one who was acting like so, traumatized and blah blah blah. And then you at the end of the episode, it was the husband. You just be like. That's how I feel with Verity. Like, she just put on a whole big show. Oh my gosh, Jeremy, I tried to save her. I tried to save her.
There's some creepy shit going on right now. Where's the knife? Where is the knife? So, Laura was in the office. Crew screams. She goes upstairs. He's cut himself on a knife. She saw the knife. She's cleaning them up, Jeremy comes up, they're cleaning him up. He says, can you go get the knife? She goes back into Verity's room. The knife is gone. And Verity is staring at her. Something is not adding up. Something is not right here. And she knows it. Wow. And also, she is trying to make the moves on Jeremy. I mean, she was reading them sex scenes in her autobiography. Homegirl said, I want some of that. Wow. Okay, this is something else, y'all. Something is. I gotta keep reading. I'll be back.
2 pages later. Y'all, I'm scared. I'm in the house by myself and I need to go all the way downstairs to go get my laundry. But I'm scared. Like, I don't know. It's just, I'm so scared. I put my laundry, I put my AirPods in to go listen. I was like, oh, well, I'll just listen to the audiobook. I gotta wash my clothes and wash dishes. So I was like, I'll just listen to the audiobook while I'm doing that. Then I put my AirPods in and I just like got scared. Like the rest of the house is dark. I'm a little like, every time I hear a different sound, somebody's coming. Someone's coming to get me. Verity gonna be at the end of the stairs just staring at me or something. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna just wait.
I just ended chapter 23. Lowen gives him the manuscript of her autobiography. And you have to read this. Yeah, like she's not who you think she is, and she's not in the mental state that you think she is. And he reads it, and then he tries to kill her. He literally tried to choke her out. And Lowen goes up, and she's like, "You can't do it this way." She's like, "You can't do it this way. They'll know." Why are you giving him advice on how to kill his wife? Like, you can't choke her. You have to make it look like she aspirated in her sleep. Like, make her vomit and then hold her nose. And it's just like, okay, I thought you were kind of crazy before, but now I know you're kind of crazy too. Like, she was in shock, but she also coached him through murdering his wife. Yeah. So now she's dead.
I have reached the end of the book. Plot twist! So, they are packing up, leaving the house, and Crew goes and gives Lowen a painting or whatever. He's like, "Oh yeah, my mom kept my paintings in the floor in the room." So she goes upstairs and she sees that the floorboard is still like halfway up. So she goes into the floorboard. She sees a note, and it's addressed to Jeremy from Verity. And basically, in this note, she's saying that the whole autobiography was fake. The whole autobiography was fake, and that it was just a writing tool for her to be able to get in the mindset of a villain, because Verity's series, the popular series that Lowen's supposed to be finishing, is from a villain's point of view. And so she used like her life to be able to get into like a villain's point of view and write an autobiography. So it was basically like a writing tool. And she's detailing it in the note to Jeremy. But then that means when Lowen showed Jeremy the manuscript and she thinks this is his first time seeing it. No, when Jeremy saw the manuscript, the autobiography that, the bad autobiography, he read it before he even met Lowen in New York for the meeting. In the beginning of the book, Jeremy knew about this autobiography. Mind blown. What? And then it just makes you think, okay, is that really the truth? Was this a real autobiography or was it fake? What do you want to believe? Lowen, she's like, no, this can't be it. So Lowen decides, I guess she goes with the side of no, it's real. Verity was a bad person because she already killed her. But yeah, so what do you believe? The manuscript was real? The manuscript was fake? I don't know. Hey everyone. So we're just going to get into it. But before we do, let me just give you a little summary of the book. So basically the book is about a young author, a writer, and she is having a hard time right now financially, trying to get a job. And so she gets this opportunity to finish this manuscript for a series for a famous writer. And basically things don't go as planned, as you expect. There's a lot of mystery, a lot of things going on. So grab your drinks and let's discuss.
So Kit, first, what are you sipping on today?
Right now I have a iced green tea with honey. What do you have?
I have an apple peach iced tea. Very excited about this. Very excited.
Sounds so good.
Yeah. It is. You have to have some. Okay. What did you think?
I think I'm just like shocked about everything. Everything was just like, the ending was like a real twist, because it's like, I don't know, I feel like you're going in and then you're just trusting what, like, the story, what's going on, like, you trust, and then at the end it's like kind of like that unreliable narrator kind of feel, like,
exactly.
Like I kind of, you thought the story was going one way, and then when you get to the end, it's like, woo, complete 360. Nope, this is not what you thought you were going. you were going for.
At all. Yeah. I completely agree. It was a wild ride, and yeah, I think we should just get into it, because I don't.
Give it to me. What you want to start with?
Let's start with how they met. So the person dies.
Oh my gosh.
And then like, first sentence.
Like, I literally was just like, whoa, this is really a thriller for you. I mean,
for real.
What a way to start out a book, just
right. And then she starts painting her in the light that I'm just like, all right, this girl is actually kind of an idiot. Like, she goes into the bathroom with him. I mean, I'm serious. You go into the bathroom with this man you don't know, and then you say, oh, well, there's somebody on the outside, so, like, they can hear me scream. No,
he locks the door.
Like, he
locks the door. That's already, like, a scary movie. He locks the door.
Like, I'm thinking she's about to get murdered right now.
Yeah, I was just like, whoo, girl. I was just kind of, the beginning of the opening is kind of like traumatizing as well. Just like, I saw his brain splattered everywhere.
Like,
Verity. Verity is something else. Yeah.
But like, that also like adds to like that tragedy kind of theme there, because like they witnessed this together, and on top of that, they're both going through like so much in their lives, because her mom died. She's struggling, can't pay her bills, and then his daughters died, and his wife was in this accident. So it's like, it's another thing that just like bonds them.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like definitely in the bathroom they had that, developed that bond.
That moment.
Yeah, because she was just like, oh, what happened to you? And she was just like, yeah, hoping we could bond, but like the conversation can't really go anywhere else, kind of thing.
Right.
So yeah, I did like that. How they were able to.
And then what a coinky dink. They wind up at the same place.
Yeah, so it's how she's gonna write for him.
Lowen and Jeremy.
Okay. What part are we talking about?
She was feeling him from the beginning. And he was doing the same.
I think I don't think she started feeling him until when she got to the house. That's when she started feeling. I mean, she kind of felt him a little bit when they was at the like, of course, when they first met a little bit, but at least she felt a little bit bonded to him because of that, that traumatic history that they both have. But definitely she was feeling it when she got to their house. I knew it.
I know.
Yeah.
But we also know that he was with it from the jump.
Oh, who?
Remember when he said, Jeremy, he's like, I felt that, I knew that I felt the connection I was searching for in the bathroom. I met someone in the bathroom in New York City.
Yeah.
And it was just like,
oh my God, Jeremy. You really? I thought you was just so distraught about your wife.
But we knew that wasn't the real truth.
I mean, yeah, and then, so what things happened with Lowen and Jeremy?
Okay, the pregnancy. When you remember when she laid in bed after they had sex, and she literally put the pillow under her pelvis because she was like, he deserves to have a woman who would actually be a mother to his children. And you think that's you? So you're gonna get pregnant because you're gonna. But also, she said that she was on birth control.
She lying? All on purpose.
I mean, it takes two to tango, but
it made no sense because at this point, I don't even think she realized that Jeremy's crazy too. But I don't think.
All right, we gotta get to that. We gotta get to that. Before we get to that. When they were on the couch, Kip.
I'm scared that every time I think about it, I jump.
I know.
Every time I think about it, I jump. I am so scared. I
had to stop reading for a bit. It was like 1 a.m. and I had to stop reading for a bit.
That's the worst time to read that part, because I was in bed and it was dark. It was dark and I was reading on my iPad and it was just like I look up and I saw the wife. I'm like,
like she's at the top of the stairs and she's rightfully so. She is angry, but she's at the top of the stairs.
She's at the top of the stairs, like this woman who's in a wheelchair who can't supposedly not go anywhere,
who has no real cognitive functioning.
Yeah, she's
above a 3-year-old's level.
But yeah, she's telling her son. Yeah, mommy said I can't talk.
Mommy says that.
Mommy said I can't tell you that.
Don't play with mommy's name.
Mommy said what? Mommy can't talk.
Like, what? Woo. Woo. And then, okay, also, just quickly. Lowen sleepwalking. She jumped off the damn porch and broke her arm, and there was blood everywhere, and she didn't know it until she woke up in the morning. And now she's sleepwalking and ends up
that is the most terrifying thing ever. And then that you know how the wife is, so the wife probably is like looking at him like.
She probably is. Like, I know
she messing with my man
in my bed. After she was up to no good with my husband. Like, and then you're gonna be here in my bed.
Oh my gosh,
really?
It's funny at the same time.
It is. But it's like weird. It's weird. Okay. So the murder. The murder. Because I'm gonna put it, I'm just gonna say that this was an orchestrated murder. When he read the manuscript for
that's the plot. You know there's some plot. But when he read this manuscript for the second time. But I'm like, Jeremy, if you already read the manuscript, then, so go back. She knew when he confronted her, he confronted Verity in the wheelchair, like, if you don't talk or something like that.
Right. No, she was in the bed, remember? He was like, get up. I know you're faking. Get up. And then he tried to kill her. Yeah. Remember, then Lowen runs up the stairs.
Was like, she was like, oh, no. I knew if I came out and tried to explain to you, you wouldn't believe me. Yeah.
You wouldn't believe me.
So, you gonna act like you are completely like gone mentally? Like you can't do any. Like she couldn't.
Like, I mean, he tried to kill her twice before she did that. Remember? He tried to choke her out, and then he put her in the car, turned off the airbag, and drove into a tree. Like, if I was her, I played dead too. He tried to kill me.
So you just really gonna believe like that? Like, how long can you hold that facade? Like, how long can you act like that? Yeah, I mean, of course she was slipping up. She was at the top of the stairs. Oh my God. I think that was terrifying. Like and then you see a whole different side to Jeremy. You're like, Jeremy, what? I thought you was somewhat normal, but you're also a psychopath. You're all psychopaths in this house. You're all crazy.
Oh yes. After that letter, after reading the letter that she left for Jeremy, originally I thought like he was the only one who was kind of saying, because I thought Lowen was kind of crazy too. But when I read that letter, when we read the letter, I was like, no, all three of you there's something really wrong with you.
Yeah,
and at this
then
point, you
like,
don't deserve each other.
what's it? Lowen, she's the only one who read the letter, right? Yeah, Lowen's the only.
Mm-hmm. And then ate some of it and flushed the rest. I was like,
she's like, got a secret? Can you keep it? She literally was just like, you know what? Ripping it up isn't enough. I gotta eat it too.
That's it. I gotta eat his name. I gotta eat any part that says his name. I gotta eat.
Oh my god.
This really was like you though. Now that you like mentioned it before, it is like, remember, should we do we can say like spoiler for you, I guess, but remember in the second season at the end when, what is her name? The girl, and he, oh my god, I don't even remember like their names, but remember he's being held, and the other guy's gonna kill him, and she helps him out, and then they commit murder together.
Was it her brother?
They murder her brother.
I think it was. Yeah, her brother. So she wanted to be a psychopath too. The girl that he liked, she was a psychopath.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Because that was a twist. I wasn't expecting the girlfriend to be so crazy. Yeah, or be a psychopath. I thought. Yeah. So.
Wow.
It was good.
This was a
plot twist. It was a little scary, a little spicy. Everything you need and wanted. It was a little jumpy, but yeah, I think it's like
Yeah. I love a book can make you jump.
I think it's everything you need if you can't choose what you want to read. If you want to read like, romance, thriller, little psychological, all in one. It's
all into one.
Perfect for you.
So, final ratings. What would you give it?
I enjoyed it. I say a 4.5.
I would give it a 5.
I guess I'm giving it 4.5. I really liked it, but I guess I'm giving it 4.5 just because I feel like there were some potholes a little. Maybe.
You know what? Maybe. I can't think of them right now, but I think you're right. There might have been quite a few potholes.
if you, I feel like sometimes you won't even really realize it until you think about it that much later that there were a few potholes. But other than that, it was really good. So 4.5, 5 stars.
No, yeah, there is one that I thought about when I was reading it, is that, remember when she jumped off the roof, or when she jumped off of the porch and broke her hand and she said it was bleeding, and then she goes to bed and then she doesn't know it's bleeding or that she broke her wrist until she wakes up in the morning. And I don't think it was a timestamp of it, but if you're bleeding that much, don't you think you would have woken up or bled out?
I know. Yeah, so
something. So yeah, that's definitely a plot hole, and I'm sure that there are other plot holes in there too. Yeah, but it was still good. Still so good. Mm-hmm. She needs to write more. She does. Girl, leave that little romance alone. I've never actually read one of her books besides this one, but yeah, we should read one of her romance. We should read one of her romances. Yeah. Will it measure up? I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah. Until next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.